Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the United Ramble podcast. We have a very positive video this morning, and this is going to be my reaction to the match last night in the Champions League, which is PSG against Manchester United. So, first of all, what a result that is, and what a performance from the team. I think to an extent we totally outplayed PSG, and we were unlucky to concede a goal at all. It was just unfortunate that Martial put it into his own net, although a good header from him, let's be honest. I'm sure he'd have rather it was at the other end. But anyway, it was just one of those things. And, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want to say we dominated. I know PSG had chances as well, but, we were just absolutely fantastic. Bruno Fernandes, I'm so glad that he got a second goal at that penalty, by the way, because we do not need him on low confidence. We need him all the time to be sky high. We need him to be taking those penalties and putting them away, because he missed one at the weekend and he missed that one, the first attempt. But luckily the goalkeeper was miles off his lines, had to be taken, kept calm, took it again, slotted it in the bottom right. That is such a relief because we need him. We just need him, right? Without Bruno Fernandes, I don't know where we would be. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I did not expect that, particularly when I saw the lineup of Fred and McTominay in the midfield. I was like, oh my god, we are going to get absolutely hammered here. I was expecting it to be about 4-1 to PSG, like a brace from Mbappe, a goal from Neymar, a goal from like one of their defenders from a corner or something. Then we'd get a consolation late on, but no, it wasn't that case at all. Axel Tuanzebe, first game back for 9 months or so? Absolutely brilliant, by the way. See that performance? That is the best defensive performance, other than Eric Bailly last season. I can't remember who it was against now off the top of my head. I want to say Chelsea. No, Man City, sorry. Yeah, Man City. He was absolutely brilliant last night, right? That is better than any performance that Harry Maguire has put in, right? Fuck Maguire, get him out, put Tuanzebe in. CV plays like that every week, and if we can keep Bailly fit, that is some centre-back pairing, by the way. Like, we don't need to sign anybody. Maybe I was wrong. Or buy Koulibaly still. Put Tuanzebe alongside him. That'd be absolutely brilliant. And he's been so patient. He's been unlucky with injuries. He was decent before, before he got injured. I vaguely remember him starting a few games last season. He was competent. That was outstanding last night. Had Mbappe in his pocket. And Wan-Bissaka as well. He was also brilliant. He had Neymar in his pocket. Some would say those two are the best in the world at the moment. I wouldn't say that, but some would say that Neymar and Mbappe are the best two players in the world currently. And we have two young players who totally pocketed them. And we were unlucky to concede. I'm not going to have a go at Harry Maguire in this video, that's not what it's about, but I think if Maguire started that, we drew it. Because those chances that were stopped by Tuanzebe, Maguire wouldn't have done that. He'd have done something stupid or just not been in the right position, and it probably would have ended up finishing 2 each or something. But enough about him. This video isn't about Harry Maguire, it's about the team. Absolutely fantastic. As I said, Fernandes put away the penalty second time of asking. Arguably more pressure, just shows what a great player he is and how he can cope under that sort of pressure, which is exactly what we need. On top of that, Marcus Rashford comes on, has a good couple of chances, and to us, we were unlucky not to score before that. I mean, Rashford needs to sort out his passing. That one we tried to square it, it was just a terrible pass. I think we'd have scored it had it reached. I think it was Martial. But I mean, what a goal that was from him. I mean, the angle on that is ridiculous. Like, you're thinking it's the kind of shot where you're going to get it away just to get the corner, but it's literally perfect, that shot. Absolutely fantastic. I couldn't be more happy for him. Like, what a player he is to have at the club. I mean, at 22, I was in uni doing a course I didn't particularly want to do. At 22, Marcus Rashford scoring goals in the Champions League and ending child hunger and poverty in the UK. What a role model, by the way. And all footballers should look at him and think, do you know what? That's what we should be. This is what we should aim to be. I still don't think he's the best in the team, and I have got no doubts that this period where he is starting to score, this will be the 10 games in the season where he plays really well and scores 1 or 2 goals a game. But then he always does this, and then, I'm not trying to take anything away from him from last night, but he always does this, and then he'll go another 10 games where he won't score at all, or do anything productive. And that kind of tends to coincide with the team doing bad as well. Yeah. Pogba dropped again, which I think was brave from Ollie. I'm not sure if Pogba would have expected to be dropped again, to be honest. I think when he was dropped against Newcastle the weekend, he thought, oh, okay, yeah, this is standard. He's sending me a message. But he's dropped again. But Donny van de Beek doesn't start again. I'm like, what does this man have to do? And we're going to end up losing him if we're not careful, even in January, because he's too good to be sitting on the bench. He changes a game every time. I'd have liked to have seen him start last night, but I can't complain because McTominay and Fred are brilliant. This was like the Fred that we were looking at before the restart, and he was just everywhere last night. Just an all-round great team performance. Alex Telles looked great as well. Few good crosses into the box, which we've not been used to for about 7 years, if we're honest. I think the last person who could sort of put a cross in was Patrice Evra. Everyone else has just been totally incompetent before this. Just quickly, fantastic result, but what did I tell you about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? When he comes up against these teams, right, for some reason he pulls it out the bag and he sees his job, and I don't know how he does it. It was a good result at the weekend. We did need that. I think if we got a bad result against Newcastle, this one might not have happened. But anyway, he seems to do this. And then we've got Chelsea this weekend. It wouldn't shock me if we beat Chelsea. It really wouldn't. I think Chelsea aren't playing great at the moment, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just seems to love absolutely humiliating Frank Lampard in the league. So I wouldn't be surprised if we beat Chelsea. Did he get lucky last night? I know I said that in a previous video, and probably another one as well. I don't think he did. That was literally such a good performance last night that I don't think he got lucky. Before he has got lucky, I mean, the last Paris game he did get lucky. It was just a freak game, and then it showed after that when we basically collapsed as a team. But that was just such a good performance that I don't think it was luck last night. It was genuinely good tactics and good team spirit. Everybody wanted to do well, and I just hope we can keep it up because there's a trophy in this team, which is frustrating. There really is. Like, I don't mean the Premier League, and I don't mean the Champions League either, but there is a trophy in this team. It could be the FA Cup or the League Cup, one of the two. I wouldn't mind. Once we get one with this team, I think they could push on if we sign the right players again, because the team isn't perfect. All it takes is a couple of injuries and we're in trouble, but I just think there is a trophy in this team, and it'd be a shame if we didn't win anything. It's like the Tottenham team of 2-3 years ago that were getting the Champions League every season, and they didn't win anything. And you just think, we look back and we think, how did this team of Pogba, Van de Beek, Fernandes, Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, De Gea, I'm going to include him because he was great last night as well, by the way. I'm so happy for him. He made 2 very good saves. We just think, how does this team not win anything? And I just really hope that they do. And I hope that Ollie, over the past 12 months or so, has learned a lot and can now keep this up. So we're not going to win 4 games and then lose another 4 or draw 2 and whatever. I just really hope we can kick on from this because what a performance. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys, because there's not really much more that I need to say other than well done, boys. And let's kick on. See you in the next video.